There once was a stock that put to sea. The name of the stock was GME. The price blew up and the shorts dipped down. Hold my bully boys, hold. Soon may the tendy man come to send a rocket into the sun. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our gains and go. She had not been 2 weeks from shore when Ryan Cohen joined the board. The captain called all hands and swore he'll take his shares and hold. Soon may the tendy man come to send a rocket into the sun. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our gains and go. Before the news had hit the market, Wall Street bets came up and bought it. With diamond hands, they knew they'd profit if they could only hold. Soon may the tendy man come to send a rocket into the sun. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our gains and go. No deals were cut, no shorts were squeezed. The captain's mind was not on greed, but he belonged to the artist's creed. He took the risk to hold. Soon may the tendy man come to send a rocket into the sun. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our gains and go. For 40 days or even more, the stock went up, then down once more. All gains were lost, it was looking poor, but still those traders did hold. Soon may the tendy man come to send a rocket into the sun. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our gains and go. As far as I've heard, the fight's still on. The short's not squeezed and the game's not won. The tendy man makes his regular call to encourage the captain, crew, and all. Soon may the tendy man come to send a rocket into the sun. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our gains and go. Soon may the tendy man come to send a rocket into the sun. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our gains and go. Oh, I bid farewell to my monthly paycheck, and I gambled it all on a GME bet. To hold with the boys and ignore calls to sell until we have given the hedgies all hell. And the tendies and diamonds are filling my mind. I'll search for the moon and pay losses no mind. I fear not the hedgie, I fear not his greed. I remember the hodlers, will they think of me when we make all our millions to spite the hedgie? Plot a course off to Mars from the orbit of Moon, to a place where my gains grew along with my crew. It's not about greed, no, I tell to my best, but sending a message to Wall Street the pest. As the words of their dread fill the space of my ears, they're crying like children, their saltiest tears. My heart fills with joy, then it's bigger than we. I remember the hodlers, will they think of me when we make all our millions to spite the hedgie? Oh, for sure they will learn that there is consequence for playing with markets for his needs and ends. But when Reddit investors used their tricks on them, they screamed and they shouted while we bought again. As the sights of the rage filled the space in my eyes, for they duped us, but they won't escape us this time. We're this far from winning, this far from their greed. I remember the hodlers, will they think of me when we make all our millions to spite the hedgie? Now that I'm staring down on the feds and the rich, I'm not sure what I want, but I don't think it's this. As my brothers stand in the raging typhoon, I hold on to my shares as they launch towards the moon. As the The souls of huddlers live forever in my mind as I fulfill the dreams that they once tried to find. I look from the moon with the stars within reach. I remember Wall Street bets and they think of me. For our stocks with the moonshot forever will be. I remember the fallen and they think of me. For the hedges shall crumble and fall to their knees. If tomorrow all the gains were gone, I worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my stimulus and wife. I thank my lucky stars to be trading here today, 'cause we all still hold our calls and shares, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an artist, 'cause at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the paper hands who sold their GME. And I'd gladly stand up next to you and invest with no regrets, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this sport. Mods bless the Wall Street bets. From the floor in New York City to accounts on Fidelity, from the house of your wife's boyfriend, you just tried to make him see. From you deep fucking value and your own portfolio, where there's tendies in every artist's gut, and it's time we buy and hold. And I'm proud to be an artist, 'cause at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the paper hands who sold their GME. And I'd gladly stand up next to you and invest with no regrets, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this sport. Mods bless the Wall Street bets. And I'm proud to be an artist, 'cause at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the paper hands who sold their GME. And I'd gladly stand up next to you and invest with no regrets, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this sport. Mods bless the Wall Street bets.
What's up, YouTube? How's everyone doing today? Probably not that great, right? Wow. Disgusting. What a disgusting, disgusting day. Yeah. Oh, look, the Dow Jones finished green. That's funny. Doesn't matter. Very blood red today. I hope the losses weren't too bad for you guys. It wasn't too bad for me, but I still lost money today. Not fun. Not fun. Yeah, today was real bad. So, that's why Today we're doing the show from right here, Ramenistan. Ramenistan. We're eating ramen today. All of us. We're all in this together. I'm your host, Ty, and this is Smarter Gambling. Oops. So, got a good amount to talk about today. We got some news coming from Janet Yellen, the Treasury Secretary. We'll talk about Dogecoin and ArcX. And then we'll get into, we'll talk about some stocks. We'll talk about Microvision. Honestly, I'm tired of talking about Microvision, but it's very popular. Everyone wants to talk about it, so we'll talk about Microvision. We'll talk about Ocugen, OCGN. Did a video on that yesterday. Go check that out if you want. Did a quick DD on that. And then we'll talk about Vaxart, another video I did yesterday. Go check that out if you want. Let me just pull up my notes here. All right. So, yeah, let's get right into it. Before we start, please like the video. Please subscribe. And if you enjoy my content and want to support my channel, please check out my Patreon. And just a reminder, I am giving away this Xbox Series S. Contest ends on Friday. If you want to enter the contest, I will link the video in the description down below. Alright, cool. Let's do it, guys. Boom. Alright. Let's see what's going on today. So, the Dow Jones finishes up 0.06%, finishes in the green. Very surprising. It was red all day, and I guess in the very last few minutes it made a little run, because last time I checked it was pretty red. So that's good. NASDAQ down 1.85%. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. What is up with tech? Tech is getting slaughtered, and it's not stopping. Come on. I got a good amount of tech. What's up? Come on. So, yeah, NASDAQ is down a lot today. Disgusting. S&P 500 down 0.67%. Yeah. So, overall, not the greatest day. But I guess it could be worse. So, let's take a look. Wow, look at that. Apple is down 3.5%. Apple's down to about 128. Jeez, this thing just can't break 135, huh? Amazing, amazing. This thing's been sitting at like 120 to 135 for like months now. What's going on with Apple? Airbnb up 0.5%. Very nice. AMC down 3.3%. AMD up a little bit, 0.08%, so pretty sideways. Amazon is down 2.2%. Afria traded sideways. ASO down 1.22%. BlackBerry down 2.9%. Alibaba down 1.22%. Bionanogenomics down 3.34%. Brooklyn, what is this? BTX? What's the name of this company? Yeah, Brooklyn Immunotherapeutics. That's been running pretty hot of late, past couple of trading sessions, but yeah, very, very disgusting today. That's down 30%. I know one of my viewers that watches a lot is into BTX, so if you're watching, hope you sold. What else we got here? CCIV down 3.72%. Clover, down 2.48%. Coinbase, down 4.6%. Okay, DraftKings is down 1.66%. Fubo, down 4.45%. Oh, yeah, she is here. I'm glad you did sell. I hope you sold for a profit and not a loss, but you did the right thing. And thank you for joining again. Yeah, I appreciate it a lot. What else we got here? GME, down 0.91%. What else we got? Marathon, that's Bitcoin exposure stock, that's down 6.27%. MindMed, which is popular of late, it's a pharmaceutical company that has to do with psychedelics. That's up 6%. So nice little gain there, but I think it's down for the week. Microvision is up 11.11%. Very nice. So, nice recovery for everyone with Microvision. Very happy for you guys. We'll discuss that more later. And it was at one point up like 18%, I believe. I saw earlier today, so it did pull back. But still, very nice for Microvision. Naked, that's down 8.42%. Neo finishes down 4.07%. Ouch. But it was down like over 6% earlier, so I guess I'll take it. What? Damn, $38? Ouch. Come on, man. Man, I should have sold that at 65. It's all good, it's all good. Nano Dimension is down 1.83%. Ocugen, talked about them yesterday. That gets absolutely slammed today. Down 20.22%. Ouch. Playboy. Now, see, not many people talk about Playboy, but I've been watching Playboy. This thing has been running like crazy, and I really don't know why. Why is Playboy doing so well? I don't I don't get it. Am I going to have to do a DD for Playboy? So, yeah, this thing's on fire, man. But congratulations to everyone with Playboy. Palantir is down about 3%. Got a lot of Palantards, a lot of Palantir holders, myself included. Ouch, not good. When will it stop? And I got in relatively low on Palantir. I got in like 22 something, so it's not too bad. But man, sorry to all you Palantards holding at like 30 and 40. Plug. That's a meme stock. I got a few YOLOs about that later on if we get to that. That is down 7.62%. Peloton up 0.9%. Riot Blockchain down 6.05%. Skills, that is up 2.66%. Snapchat is down 5.73%. Virgin Galactic up 3.28%. Tilray down 5.41%. Tesla finished pretty decently, down 1.65%. It was a lot worse before, so everyone with Tesla shouldn't feel too bad. Viacom up 0.77%. Very nice. This was red earlier in the day, like about 2 or 3% in the red, so fought back, and pretty nice finish. So I'll take it. Can't complain about that. Long live Viacom. Vaxart finishes up 9.23%. Very nice. I believe earlier it was like more like 20 something percent, if I remember correctly, but this pulled back pretty significantly, but still up pretty big for the day. And it's had a pretty incredible run of late, so very nice for Vaxart. We'll talk about that more later. Workhorse down 4.36%. And yeah. So overall, pretty nasty. Let's just quickly look at the dollar. Dollar's doing pretty well. Very well, actually. Kind of surprising. Dollar's up on every major currency pairing. So, nice little run for the dollar. And let's quickly take a look at crypto. All right, so here is crypto. Bitcoin is down 5%. Ether. Wow, Ether has been killing it. Up about 30% this week. Up another 4% today. Binance is down 6%, but still up 12% for the week. Look at Dogecoin. What is going on, man? Dogecoin. This is up like 40% today. Almost 40%. Up 113% for the week. It just overtook XRP. And now it's the fourth largest crypto on the market. Dogecoin. A meme coin. This thing literally does nothing. It does nothing. It just has a dog on it. It is a dog. And you guys want to know something funny? I had Dogecoin a couple of years ago. I held Dogecoin at 0.005 cents, I believe. And I sold it at 0.01 cent. And I only had like $500 in it. So it wasn't too much. But if I just held it today, I would have made over $1 million on Dogecoin. But this is smarter gambling, right? And we got to stay disciplined and not buy into these ridiculous things. Although the FOMO is real, I'm looking at this thing like, should I buy it? No, I got to resist. But man, Dogecoin, what the hell is going on? What is the world coming to? And when I got news about Dogecoin, so stay tuned for that. A little news, some articles about that. Cardano down 4%, Litecoin up about 6%, Chainlink up 10.5%. Wow, everything else is kind of red. Ether Classic? Whoa. Okay. Ether Classic making a run. Up 30%. Monero is down 3.5%. Neo is down 7.5%. Yeah. So, crypto a little bit down, but the big stories, Ether and Dogecoin. Man, can we get someone to study Dogecoin, the whole phenomenon Dogecoin, and like what the hell's going on here? All right. So, let's talk about Dogecoin right now, actually, since this is a good transition, a good segue. Oops. Okay. All right, let's do this one first. Okay. Dogecoin surges 30% to a record above 30 cents as speculative crypto trading continues. Dogecoin was started as a joke in 2013 amid a boom in primitive cryptocurrencies. Its rise in recent months has been highlighted by many as a sign of froth and speculation in the financial markets, particularly among younger investors who started trading during the pandemic. The coin has been boosted in recent weeks by billionaires Elon Musk and Mark Cuban, who have both mentioned Dogecoin on Twitter multiple times. So, yeah. The meme continues, and nobody can really figure out why. Like, but before 420, right? Before April 20th, you all know what that is. Well, you should. And the price went up so high before 420, apparently because everyone was buying it as a joke for 420, just as a complete meme joke, and then it sold off a little bit, and now it's back up. It's booming again. So let's try to figure this out. So we got this here. Elon Musk's upcoming SNL appearance is fueling Dogecoin's rise, says analyst. Dogecoin is nearly up 40% in the past 24 hours. And this is a quote. Dogecoin is surging because many cryptocurrency traders do not want to miss out on any buzz that stems from Elon Musk's hosting of Saturday Night Live, wrote Edward Moya, senior market analyst at Onda. So yes, Elon Musk is hosting SNL, I believe, this Saturday. And why people would buy Dogecoin because of this beats me. I don't know. Maybe he's gonna mention Dogecoin on SNL. I have a feeling he might actually, because it is a comedy show and it's a meme and it is pretty funny. So if he mentions Dogecoin on SNL, this thing might actually go rocket again to like, I don't even want to speculate, but I don't know, $75, $1, who knows? But this is absolutely insane. And I got a lot of friends who don't really know too much about investing asking me, hey, Ty, should I buy Dogecoin? Like, no! No. I mean, I guess you can, I'm not going to tell people what to do with their money, but there's no value in this thing. Well, I guess there is. It's a meme. I don't get it. If you want to invest in crypto, buy Bitcoin, buy Ether, buy something that actually does something. So, this is crazy. Watch, Dogecoin is going to overtake Binance soon. Imagine if Dogecoin, overtakes Ether. I wouldn't be surprised. What is the world coming to? Alright, that's enough about Dogecoin. Monica, Dogecoin in Hawaii? There's no exchange you could jump on? You can't jump on Coinbase? Or, I don't know, Gemini or one of these other exchanges? I don't know how it works in Hawaii, but it should, as every other state, I would assume. But if I would hold off on the Dogecoin, I would wait for a pullback if there is one. Interesting. I did not know that. See, we learn something new every day. I guess Hawaii has strict crypto laws. Because I live in New York, and this is, New York is a crazy state for crypto. You can't buy anything here. So I guess New York and Hawaii are the worst states for crypto. Not legal. Wow. That's the first time I'm hearing that. That's insane. Alright, well, that is enough about Dogecoin. But it's always funny. Alright, so let's go over this. It's about ARK-X, or not ARK-X, ARK-K, ARK-K. Kathy Wood's ARK Innovation ETF drops more than 3% amid tech sell-off, off almost 30% from high. Shares of ARK Innovation fell 3.3% on Tuesday. The Disruptive Innovation ETF is down more than 6.4% this week and 9.2% in 2021, while the S&P 500 has gained more than 10% this year. More than $290 million left ARK Innovation in the last week. according to FactSet. So, yeah, a lot of people like Kathy Wood. She's very popular among the apes and in the subreddit. And no, last year she was absolutely killing it. This year, not too hot. But she is in a lot of tech, and the Nasdaq has not been doing so well. And I have no doubt at some point this is gonna come back up. She's a big supporter of Palantir and Skills and Roblox and Coinbase. So she's pretty competent, and I wouldn't worry too much about the ETFs, the ARK ETFs going down. But it has been pretty rough, so just hang in there. Hang in there. I'm not in any ARK funds, but I got a few friends who are, and but I'm in a lot of these stocks she likes. All right. More serious news now. So this came out today, and this is probably one factor. I can't say how big of a factor it was, but definitely a factor in why the market was so red today. It's because Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen had something to say. And it's amazing. Every time one of these guys open their mouths, Biden, Jay Powell, or Yellen, man, the market, no matter what they say, even if it's positive news, market doesn't seem to like it when they talk. And it's pretty funny. I was on the Reddit. Everyone's saying, Orange Man market better. I like Orange Man market. And kind of true. When the Orange Man was in charge, everything was going real good. Now, regardless of what you believe politically, and this is not a political show, the market was very good with the Orange Man in charge. Okay, so let's get into this. Treasury Secretary Yellen says rates may have to rise somewhat to keep economy from overheating. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen conceded that interest rates may have to rise to keep a lid on burgeoning economic growth brought on in part by trillions in stimulus spending. And this is a quote. But these are investments our economy needs to be competitive and to be productive. I think our economy will grow faster because of them, she told an economic seminar presented by The Atlantic. So, this is not good news, first of all, because the market does not want higher interest rates. And this flies in the face of what Jay Powell has been saying all along. For even when the Orange Man was in charge, Jay Powell, the whole time, he's been saying the same thing, going on 60 Minutes, doing interviews, CNBC, every week. I will not raise interest rates. I will absolutely not raise interest rates. I love you bulls. Inflation does not matter. I am not raising interest rates. Now what do we see? Yellen. Yeah, we might have to raise interest rates. and I know a lot of people didn't really believe Powell. And, see? Kind of right now. So, this is not 100%. She says rates may have to rise, but that's not a good sign. So we'll see what happens, but this definitely played somewhat of an effect in the market today. Can't say how much, but a lot of people weren't happy with this. Darth King's Avatar. Yes, Rocket earnings are tomorrow. I got a few YOLOs about Rocket. We'll get to later on. Some apes making some crazy plays on Rocket, preparing for earnings. So that'll be fun. Stay tuned for that. But first, we're gonna get into some analysis about some of these hot stocks. Maybe I'll take a look at Rocket. I wasn't planning to, but maybe we'll do it just for fun. So let's go back to TD right now. Okay, what are we gonna do first? Let's do microvision first. The option chain was wild today. What was the IV? Like 150%? And yeah, I learned my lesson. Don't buy anything over 100% IV. Bad idea. You should sell them when it's over 100% IV. So probably selling some calls would not have been a bad idea to do, I would say. All right, so let's talk about microvision. So today it's up 11.11%. It's down quite a bit in the after hours. It fell back below 15. So but it's still up pretty big today. Now yesterday I didn't talk too much about microvision, but let's just analyze this very quickly. So the RSI, oh, let me move my head. You can't see. 1 second. Okay. All right. So if you look down here, follow the cursor. RSI is at 50. So things are back to normal now. Look at that. So I would say, yeah, this could be a fair price for microvision. You could argue this is a fair price. I don't know if I think it's a fair price, but that's what the graph says. That's what the chart says. So at this price, $15, microvision can be justified as a buy here. Personally, like I said yesterday, this damn ambulance. Yesterday, I said if you are, excuse me, guys, sorry. Okay, my apologies. So I said yesterday, if you are bullish on microvision, it is not a bad idea. I said yesterday, in yesterday's video, if you're bullish on microvision, it's not a bad idea to set some buy orders at the $12 mark. At this support of $12. That's actually a little less, but around $12, more like $11.70. And then another one at $10, because I really don't think it's going below $10, and $10 would be a pretty good price. But I also said last week, you see this gap? It gapped down from about 17.5 to whatever this is, 15.7. But when there's a gap, the gap usually fills. So there was a gap up before from 18, so I said it's coming back down to 18, and it did. And then it gapped down from 17.5, so I said it's probably going to go back up to 17.5 at some point. And it appears that, I mean, I don't want to predict the future, but it appears that it's pushing that now. It almost made it. It got to like 16.7 today, so probably in the relatively short term, I don't want to speculate, maybe, but like, I don't know, next couple of days or next couple of weeks, it's going to come up back to 17.5. So, and hey, you know, I don't hate microvision. I don't hate people who are long microvision. Maybe I come off a little bit strong and opinionated, but at the end of the day, I just want you guys to make some money. And I want to save you guys some money, so I told the bulls, why don't you just sell and re-enter? And I just don't get why people don't listen to that. Like, I don't know why you would hold through the whole thing. HODL, well, now it's called Diamond Hands, right? But before Diamond Hands, it was called HODL, HODL. Um, it's a joke, it's a meme. Not always the best thing to do, especially in battleground stocks like this. So, according to the graph, the MACD, the moving average divergence convergence, you can't really see it too well down here, but it's saying that you should probably sell now. But you can't always go based on indicators, but it does say that. So, anyway, I think at $15, this is a pretty fair price for Microvision. Personally, I'm not gonna buy it, but if I were to, I'd probably wait till like 12 or 15, and then I'd set my sell orders to 17.5. So, that's my advice on this play. Whether you're bearish or bullish, set your buy orders $12, $10. Set your sell orders 17.5. Okay. Cool. What's the next one? Ocugen. Let's talk about Ocugen. OCGN. Okay. So here's Ocugen. So, yeah, what did I say yesterday? If you guys recall, I said the RSI is at 81. Yesterday, the RSI was at 81, and I said, okay, this is getting pretty frothy now. The RSI is saying it's getting overvalued and overbought, and had an incredible run all the way from like 550 all the way to 16. So, that's over 200% gain there. 3-bagger. So, yeah, I said, guys should probably sell. And then what happens when I say sell? It's not a popular opinion, and then everyone dislikes the video. But it's funny. No one comments anymore. No one comments any hate, because ever since I did the segment of haters going hate, where I put the hate comments on the screen and I put them on blast, no one dares comment any hate anymore. But they'll still dislike the video. So I find that pretty funny. But anyway, so I got a lot of dislikes. But hey, look, I was right. I was right again. See? So, yeah. Yesterday it was at I think it finished at like 1580, if I remember correctly. And today it's down 20.22%. Disgusting. Good. Excuse me one second. I hear another siren. My apologies. Man, I hate New York City. I need to get out of here. Too expensive, too loud. Alright, where was I? So, Monica, you were in Ocugen? You got out? Hey, congratulations. It's for you, Monica. Congratulations. I'm glad you listened. See, this is smarter gambling, not gambling. All right. So, yeah, the RSI is back down. All right, so it finishes down 20.22% today. Climbing a little bit in the after hours. But yeah, pretty big L today. Pretty nasty. So the RSI is sitting at 62. So it appears there's more selling to go. It appears that and the moving average convergence divergence is kind of confirming this. It's on a downtrend, so the graph shows that there's still more selling to go. Can't guarantee that, but we use tools to make educated predictions, educated guesses. So I would say that, yeah, this still has more selling to go. Can't say how much, but it looks like this is still going to pull back a little bit. So if it does pull back, next line of support would be about 10.9, like $11. Then it would be, what is this? 9.6, 7.7, and then 5.3. Probably not going to go that low, but hey, if you can get this at 5.3, that'd be a pretty nice buy. And if it goes to the upside, the next line of resistance would be 13.5. Then like 5.9, like 16. And then the high of 18.8. And then if it goes above that, who knows? Market will decide for itself. So, if you guys want to go check out my video I did yesterday on Occujin, it was a DD, and I said personally I probably wouldn't buy into this. I don't really believe in the fundamentals. It's still in testing phases and not approved in many countries. But a lot of apes, a lot of people are excited about this. I don't see it, but I respect everyone's opinion. And yeah, if it makes money, it makes money. So for now, if you got out at 16? At 17? Congratulations. Very happy. I'd still probably sell here. I think it has more room to pull back. But we'll see we'll see where this goes. All right. All right, let's get to what's the next one? Vaxart. All right. So here's Vaxart. So I think over the weekend on Friday, it finished. Well, the RSI finishes at 81. And yesterday we saw a pretty significant pullback. How much did this drop yesterday? I can't remember, but it was pretty huge. I remember that. Yeah, I could have told you that was going to happen, you know. Again, like I say, every single investor should be using the RSI tool. It is such a simple and effective tool, and it takes like 2 minutes to learn. I can teach it to you right now. If it goes above 70, sell. If it goes below 30, buy. That simple. And you'll save and make so much money with this. So, yeah. At 81, I didn't make the video in time, but I would have said sell, and then it sold off. Dropped from like $11 down to $8. And today So this is one of these confusing things. Today, it officially finishes up 9.23%, but it's red on the chart. So that's probably because of the pre-market action. So right now, the RSI is sitting at 60. So that's a little bit overbought because average is about 50. So, and the moving average convergence divergence, MACD, that is saying to sell. And it is a lagging indicator, so you can't base it 100% on that, but I would say for Vaxart, this will pull back a little bit more. Let me zoom out here. So, I mean, right now it's fighting around this level of support at around 850, 840. It's a little bit above that. So, if it pulls back, and I think it will, can't say how much, probably a little bit. But if it pulls back, the next level of support would be 850, and then about 620 or 630. And don't think it's going to go this low. But if it does, oh, actually, I should draw another line here. Let's do some quick drawing. Boom. Extend. Then it would be 480, and then I don't think it's going to go below 480, but if it does, then 350. Now, if it moves to the upside, the next line of resistance would be about 1090 or $11. And then it would be $14, $17, and $25. So really, if it breaks this level of resistance of $11, we could see some pretty big movement on this stock here. And on all of these on all of these stocks, Microvision, Ocugen, and Vaxart, they all have pretty high short interest, around 20%, I think, for all of them, if I recall correctly. So, yeah, for this one, I would say, well, I mean, the big dump is already over, but I still think this is pulling back. So, yeah, that is the Vaxart analysis. What time is it? 4:45? All right. So let's do the YOLOs. Let's do the YOLOs now. Oops. Let me, 1 second, guys. I'm just pulling this up. And there's another siren, so this is perfect. Okay, let's do the YOLOs. Everyone's favorite part. And my favorite part. Everyone's favorite part. This one is by I Make Signals Bigger. He says, Rocket YOLO update. Coming in hot. Alright, let's see what we got here. I don't even know how they bought this strike price. A strike price of 28.89. That's kind of weird. How'd you manage that? But we'll just call it 29. Okay. Wow. Okay. So this guy has 490 call options for Rocket, expiring June 18th. So that's about what? 2.5 months, approximately. Oh no, 1.5 months. 1.5 months. Um, how much was the initial? So yeah, this is a 40K YOLO, $40,000 YOLO. Right now he's down 7K in total, but he's up like 11K on the day, so very nice gain there. But still down overall in total. Let me see what Rocket is at. What's Rocket at? $22.50? Okay. So 22.50, and this needs to be at 29 in 1.5 months. So what's that, like? That's kind of like 30%. um 30%. Let me check the short interest. Let me check the short interest. Because I would say this is no way this is working unless there's a high short interest. So let me just check that. Yeah, that's funny. You guys see this? The institutional ownership is 69%. Okay. So as of April 15th, the short float is about 8%. So not the biggest short interest in the world. There we go. Not the biggest short interest in the world, but there is some short interest there. So he needs about 30% gain in 1.5 months. Yeah, that's kind of unlikely. Pretty unlikely. Unless there is a gamma squeeze, which is looking kind of unlikely. I know earnings is coming up, but this is just my opinion. We see, every single company that absolutely smashes their earnings, what happens? A huge sell-off. Doesn't make much sense, right? Well, if you follow the buy the hype, sell the news logic, then it does make sense. But it is kind of counterintuitive that all these companies are smashing their earnings and yet their stock prices are tanking afterwards. And realistically, I think that's what's going to happen tomorrow. I might be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But, just based on what we've seen in the market, that seems to be the trend. So, a lot of people are relying on the earnings. I wouldn't rely on that too much. You guys got to stop treating catalysts as like the next moonshot, because you really can't depend on it. Maybe it happens sometimes, but in my experience, you can't put too much weight and emphasis on catalysts. So, I mean, right now he's down 7K. Yeah, at this point, I would just cut the losses. That's what I would personally do. I just don't really see how this is going to go 30% in 1.5 months. That's pretty ambitious. So Personally, I would just cut the losses, take your 33K out, go do something else with it. Maybe roll down the strike price. That would be one idea. Roll it down to maybe 25. That'd be more realistic. Or you can just buy shares. That could work too. But this is not the play here. I don't think this is gonna work. So I make signals bigger. Good luck to you. And thank you for posting. All right, next one. Another rocket. This one is by Razor 813. This sounds very familiar. I'm pretty sure I did a review from this guy before. Let's see what he has going on here. Okay. This is this is getting more risky. This is a good one. So, he has 140 call options in total. He has 20 call options for the $23.5 strike, expiring Friday, May 7th. Then he has 70 call options for the $25.5 strike. And for next Friday, May 14th, and then he has another 50 call options at the $25 strike, same date, May 14th, next week, next Friday. So, yeah, these are FDs, and you guys know me. I always say you should not buy FDs. It's not going to work in the long term. You may hit one here or there, but usually doesn't work out, and usually leaves a lot of apes and tears. So let's see. So it's at 22.5 now. So that means you need $1 in 3 days. That's about 5%, give or take. Definitely possible. That's just going to be really, really close. And, like I said, earnings tomorrow, I wouldn't expect a jump from that. Honestly, I'd kind of expect a pullback. That's how it goes nowadays. Good earnings, stock tanks. Bad earnings, stock moons. Doesn't make any sense. I don't know. So, I mean, I guess you can let that one ride. I'm not too comfortable with that. I'd probably cut that. In all honesty. That's what I would do. That's just a little too close for comfort. You need 5% gain in 3 days with earnings coming up tomorrow. Here's what I would do. Depending on what happens tomorrow, you got to make your decision on. If earnings are bad tomorrow, well, no. If the stock tanks tomorrow after earnings, definitely cut. If the stock goes up, then okay. Sure, hold. And I think that applies to all of these right here. If the stock goes up, sure, hold the 23.5 strike, hold the 25 strike, hold the 25.5 strike. If it goes down tomorrow, I would cut everything. Because if it goes down tomorrow, it's really not going to look good. It's not going to... your chances of these finishing in the money are not going to be that great. I mean... he's up right now. So this was about a $9,500 YOLO. $9,500. Yeah. This is tough. This is going to be really close. And this is exactly why you don't buy FD, so you don't get yourself into situations like this where you got to make tough decisions. So, That'd be rough, you know. You lose 10,000 bucks on FDs like this. This is extremely risky, and I don't recommend that anyone do this. But it's very entertaining, and I love analyzing it. So that's what I would do. We'll see what happens tomorrow. If earnings are not no, if the stock price tanks, cut losses. If the stock price goes up, then sure, then you can justify holding on to these through expiration. So Razor 813, good luck to you, and thank you for posting. All right, this one is pretty simple. Click on this. Well, this one is by Actuary Throwaway 445. He says, adding another 20K to my Rainbow Bear Tesla position. Okay. So, straightforward. $600 put option expiring June 16th. So about 1.5 months out. And this is, yeah, $20,000 YOLO or $19,000 YOLO. So Tesla. All right, straight off the bat, this is pretty ballsy, but I kind of like it because you should be greedy when others are fearful and fearful when others are greedy. And everyone's a Tesla bull. Everyone loves Tesla, including myself. So taking the other side of the trade, this takes a lot of balls, and I respect it. Is it smart? Well, I guess we'll see. So right now Tesla's at like 675. Let me double check. Yeah, about 675. So that would be about a 10% loss. You would need a 10% pullback in order to finish in the money. So you need 10% pullback in 1.5 months. Is that going to happen? Kind of hard to say because Tesla is one of the more volatile stocks. So, and tech is getting slammed right now, so definitely is possible. Will it happen? I don't know. So what would I do here? Well, I wouldn't make this play to begin with. This one's tough. I don't really do too many put options. Well, I guess I can't say this is bad. I can't say this is a bad play, you know, like I do with others. It's really hard to evaluate this one right now. So I would say we'll revisit this. Well, if I was this guy, Actuary Throwaway, I would hold on to this for a little bit and revisit this, take it week by week. If it continues to go down, then sure, you could hold on, but if it moves to the upside, then you got to start considering to cut losses. But this could work. This could work. Not a play I would make, but this could definitely work. So I think that's the best thing to do here. Is just to reevaluate later on. So Actuary Throwaway 445, good luck to you, and thank you for posting. keeps texting me? Oh, it's my friend. My friend's in the building. What's up, Adam? Say what's up in the chat for me. All right. 3 more. Well, really 2 more. So this one is an Occujin YOLO. This one is by Bird Mike. So what does he have here? Okay. Okay. So he has 500 call options for Occujin, expiring May 21st. So about 2.5 weeks out. This was a $15,000 YOLO, 15K YOLO. And what is the... I believe the strike is 30. Doesn't say the strike, but I believe it's 30. We'll just say 30. So, what is Occujin at? Yeah, so Occujin is at 12.5 right now. $12.50. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work, man. Excuse me. Yeah, this is looking like a long shot. 2.5 weeks. And this needs about like 150% gain to be in the money. Not looking great. Not looking too hot. Let me check the short interest. Oh, I didn't even put it on the screen. I'm so stupid. Okay. Let's try this again. My apologies. This one is by Bird Mike. It's an Occujin YOLO. He has 500 call options expiring May 21st at the $30 strike. And this is a $15,000 YOLO. So let me just check the short interest. Okay. So yeah, honestly, I don't think this is gonna work. You know, to hit $30 in 2.5 weeks from $12.50, that is a 150% gain approximately. It's not looking too good. It's gonna take Jesus. Well, the short interest is at 18%. So unless there is a gamma squeeze or a short squeeze, this doesn't look like it's gonna work. I highly, highly doubt that. So the play here, in my personal opinion, is cut losses. Just cut losses. And he's up. How is he up? That's amazing. He's well, that was before it tanked today. So he probably posted this yesterday when it ran really hot. And now it's coming down. So, yeah, I think the move here is just to cut losses. This is a lot of money. 5 figures. Dude, this is not looking good. Just cut the losses, move on. Maybe you want to roll your strike price down, or you can just buy shares. But you got to cut this play right here, man. This is not going to work. If you don't, you're going to be out 15K, and that's disgusting. So, yeah, move here. The move here is to cut everything and move on. So, good luck to you, Bird Mike. Appreciate the post. And look forward to an update. Okay. So this is kind of a two-part one. Yeah. So there's 2 parts to this. So let's go over the first part. This is by Theta Gamer. Sounds very familiar. I definitely think I did a review on this guy before. He says, "The more I buy the dip, the more it dips." Of course. Story of everyone's life, right? So let's see what he has here. So initially, this was a 19K YOLO, it looks like. He has 120 call options for plug. 60 calls at the $30 strike expiring May 21st. And another 60 call options for the same strike, $30, for the week after that, for May 28th. Now, let's see the update. Here's the update. It says, "Go." I didn't even read it yet, but it says, "Go." So let's see. Okay. Like he said, he bought the dip. He added on another 70 calls for the $30 strike expiring May 21st. So, what was initially a 4K loss is now a 12K loss. So, yeah, he bought the dip and now he just dug himself a bigger hole. 3 times as big. Wow. Alright, so, plug. What is plug at? Plug is at 24.6. So, that's about like a 25% gain around there that you would need in 2.5 weeks. Not looking too great. Let me look up the short interest. All right, the short interest is 11%, so not too much short interest. This one. Yeah, so the short interest is at 11%. Not too much short interest, so I wouldn't expect a gamma squeeze or a short squeeze. And that's pretty much what you need if you want this to succeed. Do I think this is going to happen? Probably not. Probably not. 25% gain in 2.5 weeks, that doesn't look very likely. So, and even in 3.5 weeks, doesn't look too likely. So I think the move here is to cut losses, and I know it hurts because he already doubled down, or maybe even tripled down. I don't know. He says he keeps buying the dip, so I don't know how many times he rebought But I think the play here is to cut losses at this point. Still has about 15K in value here. He's down 12K, but he still has 15K in value here. So either roll the strike price down or buy shares, I would say. Because this is not looking too good. And it's already posted as loss, so I don't think he's expecting this to work. It's not over yet. It's not over, so it's not really a loss. It's more like a YOLO. I don't know why it says loss. But that's probably the move. Cut the losses here. Either roll it down or buy shares. So, good luck to you, Theta Gamer. I am very sorry for your losses up to this point already. But it's not over yet. I hope this works out for you. So good luck to you, Theta Gamer. Thank you for posting. This is very entertaining. And look forward to an update. And that's the show for today. Went about 15 minutes over, but that's okay. Thank you everyone for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please like the video. Please subscribe. And if you enjoy my content and want to support my channel, please check out my Patreon. And just a reminder, I'm giving away this Xbox Series S. Contest ends on Friday. If you want to enter the contest, check out the video. I'll link the video in the description down below. You apes already know, diamond hands to the moon. Not financial advice. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out, everyone.
My mother told me someday I will buy rockets with doubloons off to distant moons, shoot up past the stars, noble ship I steer, steady course to the haven. Hold, brothers, hold, then hold, sisters, hold, then. My mother told me someday I will buy rockets with doubloons off to distant moons, shoot up past the stars, noble ship I steer, steady course to the haven. Hold, brothers, hold, then hold, sisters, hold, then. My mother told me someday I will buy rockets with doubloons off to distant moons, shoot up past the stars, noble ship I steer, steady course to the haven. Hold, brothers, hold, then hold, sisters, hold, then. My mother told me someday I will buy rockets with doubloons off to distant moons, shoot up past the stars, noble ship I steer, steady course to the haven. Hold, brothers, hold, then hold, Sisters, hold them.